Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
I'm Scotch Mike.
Today we're cracking open a new bottle of Monkey Shoulder. Shoulder. Blended Malt Scotch whiskey. One of these days I'm going to put my glasses on.
He's telling me I can't talk.
You know, you think this would be easy. Some words just don't want to come out of your face. Anyways, let me put my glasses on when I try to look at the bottle every time. But I don't even know where I'm going to cut that on the intro. But that was a rough intro.
Yeah,
so
a little bit.
Well, you know why? Because I was just going to say monkey shoulder, but I didn't know if it had any other words. But anyways,
read the board.
Is a I didn't write that on there. We got it for $29.99. This is an 86 proof Scotch. A blended Scotch whiskey. It is born out of one of the oldest whiskey-making Scottish families in the world, William Grant and Sons, back in 1887. So this was made actually for Miss Drinks originally when they did that. So most blends have a grain whiskey in it, but this is a blend of just malts, which no one else has done. It was originally called Batch 27. So it was just like just so they could make mixed drinks with it, they said. So, reason why it got its name, malted barley used to be turned by hand with a heavy, large malt shovel. And injuries occurred which made their arms hang down, hence a monkey shoulder. So that's where it actually got its name from.
It's out of bottle.
All the injuries. Oh, was it?
Yeah.
You know, Google's good. Bottle's better, I guess.
From mixing, it does create a monkey shoulder from doing the heavy mix.
I should probably save my time on the internet and just go on there. I will say.
Bottle Reader's done well this week.
He did well. But I'm interested to try this one because I believe it was the Whiskey Tribe. I'm 99.9% sure the Whiskey Tribe. This used to be one of their favorites, that I know. But they used to say this was like a great bourbon drinkers. It's Scotch.
It's a fruity nose.
That's what they said. They said this is like a good introduction. Oh, no, it is, actually. It is. Like that was their way of saying it's a good way into the Scotch land.
You don't get the malt is heavy. I get more. It's a tweaked nose. It's a tweaked fruit, but not. I don't know if I picked this out as Scotch right off the bat.
You know, it's going to be one of them trickery ones, and then when we drink it, you're going to be like Scotch.
I should have fucking remembered.
Yeah,
drinking it, you mean?
Yeah.
Let me see.
I get your fruit on the nose. I actually really like the nose on this one.
Mm-hmm. It's not where I thought I was going to go. Actually, even the flavor's not where and this might be twisting me to an Irish. Because it doesn't have the heavy Scotch note. This is actually not bad. 86, it kind of even hangs on a little more than 86.
That's funny because you know on the tail of that, I got a little Poppy von Berkshire. On the very end of that. Maybe it clashed.
The skunk cabbage?
Yeah, maybe it clashed.
I didn't get that.
With something I've just ate. Hold on.
I didn't get any of that.
I did. I got it on my tongue.
This nose is pretty fruity. It's not.
It is.
It's not a heavy.
In all the times I want to say pea and stuff like that, I'm not getting any of the medicinal smell. I'm not getting any of the smoke, and I'm not even getting that heavy malt flavor where it kept saying malt, and I'm like, oh God, I'm talking Mike right out of this one. But I'm not really getting that heavy. Like even when we
usually you talk me right out of it when you say Scotch.
Even when we were doing like the Bushmills, that gives you that heavy malt flavor. This doesn't have half as much as that.
That's why I said I would probably lean in a blind. I'm going to lean towards an Irish on this because it does not have the traditional Scotch that we're used to. Now I know there's a few of you guys out there that said we're gonna teach Mike how to drink Scotch and show me which one. There is a good one out there, and you know I'm open. It's just if I was to pick one of my favorites, this might be one of my favorite Scotches right now.
And you're not getting any of the skunk cabbage.
I'm not.
That's weird. I don't know why it's hitting me like that today. It's a combination of everything. And it's not in an offensive way, but it's there. Like, it's not as bad as that one. It's just like, oh my God, I can't drink it. So this one, it tails off The very end, you know how like sometimes you get one and you're like, wow, what is that? A magic marker flavor or something? This is giving me a touch of the skunk cabbage right at the very end. Like if you drink
So
a
you're not
skunky
happy?
beer. I don't hate it per se,
I'm not really getting skunk cabbage though.
but it's hitting me there, and I'm just waiting for you to fucking say, oh, I taste it. So if you don't, you don't, which is good for you.
As I say, yeah, I don't, because I started off this morning with a breakfast, a whole new. I went out and tried a different breakfast and Dynamo with a hollandaise sauce on the top. I don't know if it was rancid. I've never had hollandaise. It was hamburger, bacon, and onion
Yeah.
omelet with hollandaise on the top.
Yep.
I couldn't eat it.
Not good.
Nah, not good for me. I don't know if it's the hollandaise. The hollandaise was not.
You know,
I
even though you
tried
hurt my
I even
feelings
tried
by calling me
shrimp.
a hermit the other day, one meal I do not like going out is breakfast. It bugs me to go out for breakfast because I make a better breakfast all the time.
99% of the time, I'm not gonna disagree with you.
Yeah, honestly, like going out for breakfast, just I'm like so disappointed every time. That's why.
You go to the little local diner in Oxford and get a BLT. You'll they can outdo a BLT anywhere. That's pretty damn good BLT.
I haven't been there in forever, actually. Mm-hmm. I haven't been there since I was a kid, and they used to do fish and chips. And then
that makes two of us. I don't even know if they do fish and chips.
You get so much fish you couldn't possibly eat it. And then if you even thought you were going to look like you were going to eat it, the father would come out and throw more on your plate, and it was crazy. But I haven't been there forever. I haven't since I was a kid. No, I agree with you. I'm not hating this. I'm actually liking the idea that if that little taint stays with me, I'm going to be able to pick this out in the blind. So you're going to be mad at me. But no, I don't know if it's going to stay because it's
your brain's
because
smarter than mine some days.
I'm dumb as a stump. But certain things stay in my brain. It's usually useless information, and this is one of them.
I got that BB that ricochets, and maybe it's a 10%. I get it. So I'll be doing a lot of.
The more I drink it, I still get it's not when I'm actually drinking it. It's right at the very end when I swallow. I get that. It's a little kickback, and it's not in an offensive or foul way. It's a flush of flavor. It's just a different taste than what it tastes like when it's actually on my tongue. It like bounces back with it like a secondary taste.
It's a pretty decent sparkle on your tongue.
Yeah. Honestly, this is probably I'm not going to say my best because I'm going to go back to the Glenmorangie. I haven't tried it since we drank it. Well, me and Steve drank it. But I remember that having a really fruity flavor. But this is right up there with one of the least scotchy scotches we've drank. Wow. Right. Because I actually like the Classic Laddie. I've gone back and I've drank that. That's very good. And I've drank I killed all the Scotch bottles we have on the shelf because I know you weren't going to go back to them. But
you go Johnny Walker's way more than this.
It's way more aggressive. This is
and knows everything. It's all there. This is like a mediocre.
Right. Johnny Walker 9 was less aggressive than Johnny Walker 18. Brought like so much aggression at you. Mm-hmm. This honestly is a
red,
nice.
I think is a starter, right?
It is. We jumped right over it, but
right over it.
There is a few, even like my buddy's like, how did you not do? My mind went blank. What's the classic Canadian? We never even did it. We did the apple Crown. He's like, you never did a Crown? He's like, where's your Crown? I'm like, we never did Crown. I'm like, how did we miss that? We missed Crown Royal. I've drank it a ton, but we never actually reviewed it. You know,
because
if you want to see it,
after we did the apple, it was like sweet as could be.
Well, yeah, but Crown is Crown. I mean, it's the I can't say quintessential.
It's still back to okay. What is that? $40?
No, it's up there.
40 for 80.
Yeah,
and both of us shop the same way.
Goes right down.
40 for 80. You know, is it better than the Caribou?
Or is it the Caribou? Yeah,
dude. You know
this.
And that's a crazy price for that.
I can't get off of that. I can't get off of
that. And I keep even trying to tell myself, it's skunk cabbage, and I'm not getting it, which it's great for me.
So in my head, as much as I want to love this, I think I have to back off of it because
if you're getting skunk cabbage,
I'm not a fan of the skunk cabbage. It's bringing that little tail of that flavor to me that I get when I drink the Willet. I mean, not the Willet, the Poppy Van,
Poppy,
whatever the heck that stuff is over there. So
the nose is not really changes. Still
But
stays fruity.
I do like the profile. I like it's very backed off, and you get that hint of I want to say a little smoky, not peaty smoke, but just like that literally malty flavored smoky profile where you get it. But I think I like the other ones better. I really
So
do.
the more
Like I
we've
like
been
that
drinking-
Chivas. I think I like that Chivas just because it didn't bring me that skunk at the end.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like that was another one that I actually really liked that someone recommended. But for $29.99,
Okay, so let me go on my side. I'm not gonna go crazy like this is like gonna get because it's nowhere near Bourbon Land. It's
you're not. We're not.
this
right.
this definitely would not be a buy from me personally to go. I guess I should put one in my little. And so if people do come over, I do have a Scotch to throw at them. But
that's why I say get in for hours for like get the big one so they can drink that all day long. You know what I mean? It's $11.99.
no, if I'm gonna get one, I'm gonna get one that's not, because I'm probably have to drink it with them. So I might as well get something that I can tolerate.
Unless this flavor profile changes for me, this is excuse me, it's coming back. I'm getting skunk cabbage.
I don't get the skunk cabbage, but I already did the same thing. I'll be burping this all the way home.
I do. So for me, as much as like there's certain scotches, I don't mind it. Like Steve and I went on a tear. I woke up on the couch, but we went on a tear on all the scotches that we had, and this is bringing that skunk cabbage tail at the end that I'm not loving.
The more we're drinking it, it's definitely bringing you into the Scotch land, not into the Irish land.
It was soft as a kitten in the beginning. I will agree with that.
Yeah, it was
very well.
And I had a really fruity nose.
I don't think I'd guess 86 either. It drinks soft, it drinks gentle, everything about it. I'm gonna go 80 if I'm gonna do it. I really think we're gonna miss it because
there's not many that we've done that are even proofy.
No, but again, if this tail that I'm getting in flavor stays, I'm hoping it works its way out when some air gets in there. I'm hoping I can guess this because there's not much, but I'm gonna probably guess Poppy Von. Well, that already came out, Poppy Von Berkshire, right?
Mm-hmm. Did we get it right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just get, and it's not as strong as that. It's just right.
It's definitely not even.
As soon as I swallow, it's right at the very end of my swallow. Like if I leave it on my tongue, it doesn't taste like that. And as soon as I swallow, it gives me that.
Lucky, I'm not getting it.
Yeah, no, you would. That's a luck. That's a luck thing. So overall, I don't even know where to go with a recommendation. I guess it really doesn't matter. Do what you want to do.
I think
it's $30. It's worth a try. Yes. Does this bring it to one of the better scotches that I've had in that same price range? Because I don't think Chivas that we bought was that much more money than this.
I don't recall, but that to me brought me into that land that I'm not overly excited about. This is like a tweener, fruitier, and I don't get the skunk cabbage. So for me, this is decent. Playing
devil's advocate with that, if I'm going to be drinking a scotch, I want to kind of be in that area. This is kind of like a tweener with a weird flinge to me. You know what I mean? Like
so if you're dipping your toes, I think this would be a starter, and then you might be able to acquire that.
You're right. You're right. So that
you could acquire the Band-Aid.
That's why I'm not.
There's a selling point.
That's why I'm not shooting it down. But I think I would recommend the Chivas more. I think it's around the same price. $39.99 I paid for it, so $10 more. That's a Chivas 12. Just because
this had no age statement.
It brought like more of the Scotch, the heavy malted flavor, or even the classic latte, but I think that was a lot more money. So I'm trying to stay in the same price range of this, but I'm thinking J&B even. Do you remember J&B? That was a little more aggressive though.
But this is like a tweener. It is. It's a fruitier nose to start. It's for 86. It doesn't really drink 86. It's fairly refined.
This is a good one. Leave a comment down below if you've had all you guys that are Scotch drinkers. We got one of our followers from Scotland. So Lord knows he's drinking. No, honestly, because he'll probably going to agree with me. I shouldn't say that. I don't know his taste, but this doesn't bring me 100% to Scotchland, and it has a tweak that I'm not. Skunk cabbage is not my friend. You know what I mean? It's not. So bringing me to a land that I love.
So
right. So
I even.
It's like people that eat cilantro. Some people taste soap. You know what I mean? I'm getting a funk out of this.
Cilantro does stand out sometimes.
Yes, I'm not a big. I don't like cilantro, but I don't get the soap flavor. Some people actually take bars of soap.
I don't get that, but it does. You know, you're eating.
So this one's hitting me in a wrong way, and it's bringing that skunk cabbage thing. So like whatever's in it, it's not a.
It's almost like a peel. I wouldn't go to skunk cabbage.
And I like the nose. It's not skunky on the nose. It's not skunky on the palate. It's skunky on the swallow. That's when I get it. It's on the very end, which is the weirdest thing to me. So, again, if you guys had this and you like it, you don't like it, leave a comment down below. I'd be curious to see because this is definitely one of the ones that they. But as far as harshness, I think this is way easier than the Johnny Walker that we had. It's way more backed off flavor
I think it actually has. Well, you're getting skunk cabbage, so it's not for you. The flavor sucks.
Not for me, but I'm thinking drinkability wise.
It does. It's very easy, right. and this flavor to me, I'll be curious if I burp this all the way home because usually
the other ones hit you harder. Yeah,
it's like I'll just taste it all the way home.
All right, well there you go. There is Monkey Shoulder blended malt Scotch whiskey. Again, leave a comment down below.
Do they have more than one of these, or is this one and done type deal? Or I don't. And Again, I'm the novice in this whole.
I don't think they have. They may have.
It's not like
they have an aged
or it's
one.
Not like
I think they have a super aged one, but it's like $1 billion. Like I think I saw the Whiskey Tribe do like a 20-year one. So like we're never gonna afford that. But
never say never.
Nor would I want to buy it because this one's hit me in wrong areas. I can drink it. It's not as bad as that other one.
$2,000. Yeah, you're right.
No, right. So, well, there you go. Again. Leave a comment down below. We'd like to hear from you. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.
Subscribe.